Simon & Schuster Audio presents an Inner Traditions audiobook, Flight of the Bön Monks, War, Persecution, and the Salvation of Tibet's Oldest Religion, by Harvey Rice and Jackie Cole, read by Jez Sands. Foreword by the Dalai Lama. This book, Flight of the Bön Monks, tells the story of the escape to freedom of three individuals, one of whom was Menri Sangye Tenzin, who played key roles in re-establishing the Tibetan Bön tradition in exile. Despite our sincere efforts at peaceful coexistence, the Chinese authorities in Lhasa were intent on crushing any form of resistance. This led to the Tibetan People's Uprising in 1959, which in turn forced me and tens of thousands of Tibetans to escape into exile. Regardless of the challenges of being uprooted from our homeland, we've been able to establish a firm foundation for the survival of our identity and culture in India, primarily with the generous support and encouragement of the government of India. As this book explains, the comparatively small Bunpo community in exile is a clear example of this success. Although I often speak of how Tibetans have kept alive the ancient Indian traditions of study and practice upheld at Nalanda University, the pre-Buddhist Bön tradition adds a distinct Tibetan quality. I am confident that readers will appreciate the efforts that authors Harvey Rice and Jackie Cole have made to shed light on the Tibetan Bunpo religious tradition. 28th of April, 2023. Prologue. A deadly encounter at 15,000 feet. Fear hastened Tenzin Namdak to the top of a rocky ridge, one of the many that crisscross Tibet's highest plateau. A frigid wind whipped his face as he scanned the treeless rocky landscape, searching for a glimpse of the Chinese troops who hunted him and his companions. He knew the soldiers would shoot them on sight. The year was 1960. The Chinese had invaded Tibet a decade earlier and cajoled it into surrender with promises of respect for its religion and culture. Forsaken by the rest of the world, its military severely outmatched, Tibet had grudgingly agreed to allow China to station troops in its capital, Lhasa. But Chinese communism was incompatible with the deeply religious Tibetan culture. Popular resentment swelled, finally exploding in a violent uprising. In retaliation, the Chinese began a vicious campaign of religious persecution. Tenzin, 34, one of the most revered lamas of the Bön religion.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?